So today we're going to dive into the secrets of Japan's longest living people, all pulled from the international bestseller Ikigai. We are going to unpack a really powerful single word concept that honestly might just change the way you think about your own life. I mean, it's the ultimate question, isn't it? Philosophers, scientists, they've been trying to figure it out for centuries. Is it your diet, your genes, just having a good attitude? Well, turns out the answer might be hiding on a small island in the south of Japan. Let's talk about Okinawa. This place is one of the world's blue zones. These are these incredible pockets of the world where people live way longer and healthier than average. And if you ask the folks who live there, they'll tell you one of the biggest reasons for their long lives isn't just the food or the weather, it's this mysterious idea that shapes their entire way of being. All right, so let's start peeling back the layers on this mystery. What is it about Okinawa that makes it the world capital of longevity? Well, the answer starts with a number that's probably going to blow your mind. Okay, look at this number, 24.55. That might not seem like much, but it's staggering. It means for every 100,000 people living in Okinawa, more than 24 of them are over 100 years old. That rate is so much higher than the global average. This is not some accident, it's a lifestyle. And right at the very heart of that lifestyle is one single word: Ikigai. Now, there's no easy one-to-one translation for this in English, but it's basically the force that drives Okinawans to live with this incredible sense of purpose and joy deep into their old age. So, now that we have the word, what does it really mean? And look, this isn't just about learning some foreign concept. It's about turning the question on yourself. What is your Ikigai? At its core, Ikigai is your reason for getting out of bed in the morning. And it's not just about your job or what you do for a living, it's much deeper. It's the thing that gives your life real meaning, satisfaction, and, happiness. Okay, let's really dive into this because this diagram just lays it out so perfectly. Your Ikigai is found where four really basic parts of your life all come together. Let's walk through it. So where what you love meets what you're good at, that's your passion. And where what you love meets what the world needs, well, that's your mission. Now, what the world needs and what you can get paid for, that's your vocation. And finally, what you're good at and what you can be paid for, that's your profession. But right there, smack in the middle, where all four of those circles overlap, that beautiful sweet spot, that is your Ikigai. And that leads to this totally fascinating idea about work. I mean, think about this quote. There's no Japanese word for retire in the way we think of it, like just stopping. In the Ikigai philosophy, the whole point is to stay active, stay engaged, and keep doing something with purpose for as long as you possibly can. But Ikigai isn't just this idea floating around in your head. It has to be propped up by a foundation of actual daily habits, what the book calls the longevity pillars. So scientists who study these blue zones, they've found that these four things pop up again and again among the world's longest living people. A healthy diet and some gentle exercise. Yeah, of course, those are important. But what's just as crucial is having that clear purpose, that Ikigai, and really strong social connections. Let's start with diet. This simple little phrase, which people in Japan often say before they eat, holds one of the most powerful secrets to their health. The wisdom here is just so simple. Stop eating when you're almost full. By not stuffing yourself, you avoid making your body work overtime with these long digestive processes that can actually speed up aging at a cellular level. It's all about moderation and just listening to your body. Now, beyond diet, another one of these pillars is your community. And in Okinawa, community is built around this amazing concept called a moai. A moai is basically your chosen family. It's your crew, a group of friends who have your back through all of life's ups and downs. This built-in social safety net gives you this incredible sense of security and belonging, which you can imagine is a huge factor in a long and happy life. What's so fascinating to me is that this whole quest for meaning isn't just a Japanese thing. At around the same time these ideas were being lived out in the East, a really powerful school of thought popped up in the West to tackle the very same human need. It's called logotherapy, and it was developed by the psychiatrist Viktor Frankl, a man who survived the Holocaust. And it's all built on this one idea, that the main driving force for any human being is our search for meaning. Frankl saw with his own eyes that having a purpose was absolutely essential for survival. Frankel would often quote the philosopher Nietzsche to make his point, and it just hits the nail on the head. He who has a why to live for can bear with almost any how. When you have that powerful reason to live, that really clear why, it gives you this kind of superpower. It gives you the resilience to get through almost any hardship. Now, what's really interesting here is the contrast. You see, traditional psychoanalysis tends to look backward into your past, to dig up the roots of your problems. But logotherapy, it looks forward. Just like Ikigai, it's all about defining a future that pulls you, a purpose that gives you the drive you need to take on whatever challenges come your way. Okay, so this all sounds great, right? But how can we actually bring this philosophy into our own lives? I mean, it's not about packing up and moving to Japan. It's about adopting a mindset and a few really simple habits. This proverb really just captures the whole vibe of the Ikigai lifestyle. Being active in your body and in your mind, that's the key. It's about being engaged with life and not retiring from it. And the best part is, you can start making these changes right now. As you can see, we're not talking about drastic, life-altering stuff here. These are small, totally manageable steps to fight against a sedentary life, to boost your energy, and to build that foundation for a longer, healthier life. At the end of the day, finding your Ikigai is a personal journey. It's about exploring what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs from you, and what you can contribute. The journey itself is what gives life meaning. So, the only question left is, are you ready to start?